Hopefully everyone is having a great day. All three major indices down today. Now, before I get into the show, I do want to thank all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, let's go ahead and highlight the one stock we've been watching all week, and that's WKHS. WKHS. All right, so WKHS made a 52-week high today, but it's still in this upper band right here, this upper Bollinger Band. So this usually portends a overbought situation. So if tomorrow it starts taking out today's low tomorrow and yesterday's low tomorrow, target this 10 SMA down here as your line in the sand of support. Okay, so you have this 10 SMA going up as price will be coming down. So if you're not long the stock and you're looking to take a position, that would be a first place to get long right in here. Okay, guys, so WKHS, I think it's going higher, but it may want to pull back to either this 10 SMA or down to this 50 SMA before moving higher. All right, so let's get into the stocks that we do already own. And the first stock is AQST. AQST. So AQST had a pretty good day today. It hit a high of 895. It did get above this value area high. So I'm looking for a continuation of this momentum, if you will, going into the next few days. Of course, we can see a pullback. The whole market could pull back, and this would not be immune to it. So if that were the case, target this 10 SMA down here as your line in the sand, and then right down here, this value area high if it does pull back. I don't think it's going to get back down to this value area high right here, but you never know. So if you're not long the stock and you're looking to get in, either buy this on a breakout above this Bollinger Band or wait for a pullback down to this 10 SMA. Okay, I've been long since $6.45. AQST going much higher. All right, next stock that we do own is AQUA. AQUA, again, this one, again, it was up and down a little bit all day, and then sold off the rest of the day. So tomorrow is very key to me. If it starts breaking below this today's low, I will probably be out. So I'm going to watch very carefully this first 30-minute candle. If it takes it out on the low side, I am going to be out the name of AQUA. Been long since $20.60. Okay, next stock that I did sell today was EXAS. EXAS. Here's another one that, look, it's really right here near the value area low on the daily. If this gets below this level right here, it is going much lower. I'll probably short the stock. Let me bring this back up on the intraday chart, that first 30-minute. I did get out of EXAS when it did go below that $75.25 mark this morning. So I am out of the name, looking to short it if it gets below this value area low right here. That's EXAS. All right, so the stock that I did get into yesterday was VUZI. VUZI had some really good news. I had a good article on it come out pre-market today, and it looked like it was going to run. It did get up here at that 455. It was above this value area high, but if you take a look at this first 30-minute candle, not a very good looking candle below that 20-period intraday SMA, and it did sell off the rest of the day. I'm still long. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of a bounce tomorrow. I do still like the story on this name, and the technicals are still good. If you bring this up on the daily, the 10, the 50, and the 200 are all lined up in an upward trajectory, so that's always good. We are by this value area high on the daily, so watch that tomorrow. Let's see if it can hold today's low, and if that's not the case, that 50-period SMA right down here is going to be the next line in the sand, the next level of support. If it starts getting below that, I will be out the stock. I do have a pretty good trade location. I'm in at 405, so I'm not too concerned right now. The upside does look good, but then again, you never know with these microcap names. Okay, VUZI. Next stock on the list that I did buy and had a decent day considering the market today was STNG. Been in since $12.47. Had a really nice first green candle up here. It went up a little higher. It did peak out here, around 8 o'clock this morning Pacific time, and then it did hold this 20 intraday SMA right here. So now what? Watch that first 30-minute candle. It can easily go back down here to this point of control before going higher. But I'm guessing tomorrow, if we have a nice little tailwind in the market, this is going to breach this value area high and hopefully go a lot higher. Okay, long STNG. All right, let's go over the stocks that I did recommend yesterday, and I did get long on two of them. First one was XERS. It did, if you take a look on EXERS, It did get the first 30-minute candle. Oop, went a little too far right there. It did go higher right here. As you can see, it did take it out. So I did get along XERS at where's the price? 495, and then it did close lower. It's still above this value area high right here, so I'm not really concerned on the stock. I am going to watch that first 30-minute candle. If it takes it out on the low side, I will be out because I do believe it'll probably want to retest this point of control. All right, so I am long EXERS. Next stock that I did buy was NXTC, another name that we've played in the past. Right here, again, it took out this first 30-minute candle late in the day, and I did think that it was going to continue to run, but the whole market sold off, and so did this name, NXTC. I'll watch that first 30-minute candle. I will give this a little bit of room to run. I'm going to give it down to this 881 area, 882. If it starts getting below that, I will be out the name, but we are very close to this point of control and this value area high. So if we do get a little bit of a market push tomorrow, this should go higher as well. All right. So the one stock that I did not get into was NKLA. NKLA. Some bad news came out on the stock. A short seller said that this stock was completely a fraudulent company. So this is something you do not touch. You do not want to have anything to do with stocks like these. Anytime these short sellers come in, they're usually right. Take a look at so many Chinese names. The last one being LK, right? Lucan Coffee. That's trading on the pink sheet. So again, do not trade the stock. Obviously, it did take out that first 30-minute candle on the upside, but that was after a major gap down today. So you do not play this stock at all. Okay. So let me give you a couple of stocks, 3 stocks, in fact, that look good going into tomorrow. First one is OVID, another one that we've played in the past. Now, OVID has based here nicely. Has been basing here for the last week and a half or so. Now it looks like it's ready to go up. It's right here at this point of control. If you do get long after that first 30-minute candle, watch this value area low right here as you're out. If it does start going below that, I will be out as well. Okay, watch that first 30-minute candle to take your position. Next stock that looks decent is BLNK. BLNK, again, this one is by the value area low. It is kind of below this point of control. Watch that first 30-minute candle. Your risk reward setup is really nice. If you get a nice first 30-minute candle, a green candle on the upside that punctures through this 20 period SMA right up here, it'd be safe to take a long position with today's low as you're out. So that risk reward situation is going to be set up, is going to be really nice. If it's up 15, 20 cents, let's say it's up 6 to 660, 665, you can use today's low of 630 as you're out. So your risk reward situation is really nice. Okay, that's BLNK. Be long after that first 30-minute candle. All right, last name that looks good is FLGT. We've played this in the past. Again, here's one that's been basing for a while, above this point of control at the close, above that 20 period SMA or close to it. So again, if it takes out that first 30-minute candle on the upside and then you see the high of the day getting taken out again, then I would be long the stock. Okay, guys, that is FLGT, OVID, BLNK as potential plays. All right, everyone, I do want to thank everyone who does subscribe, and if you haven't, please go ahead and hit that button and be a subscriber. I really would appreciate it. All right, guys, again, if you want to reach out to me, please contact me at Eric, that's with a C, Eric at valueareatrader.com. That's Eric at valueareatrader.com. So everyone, please have a good night, and remember to trade smart and be safe.